I sound like a teenage boy from an anime, maybe. Maybe like pass as a kid in an anime.
Mm-hmm. This is your audition.
Mm-hmm.
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 Welcome back to Fill in the Gaps. I am Egg, and with me today is a fantastic guest that you may have seen on my Instagram before. A couple of times, actually. Quite a few times.
Yep.
Quite a few times. Today's guest, favourite colour is yellow.
Yeah.
Would like a seahorse named
Wow.
Frank.
Yeah.
Yeah. And most disgustingly of all, enjoys soggy Wheat Bix. So don't tell her directions and never eat soggy Wheat Bix because she won't listen to you.
Mm-hmm.
Today's guest, Lesh. How you going?
Good.
Thanks for being here. You sound like a anime boy.
Thank you so much.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
you don't.
Oh,
You sound like an anime man.
stop it. Stop it.
You're just saying that.
Yeah. Oh my God, tell me more. Yeah, thanks for being here, dude. I appreciate it. Before we get into it, shout out to the sponsors, Industry Tattoo Supply and SW Laser Tattoo Removal. Check out more of the podcast at FITGpod.com and at FITG_podcast on most socials. Thanks for the support, everyone. But yes, welcome to the podcast.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
I was also going to include the fact that you love How to Train a Dragon, but only
How to Train Your Dragon?
How to Train Any Dragon,
Yeah.
the movie, but not the second and third one.
Yeah.
Only the first one.
Look, the second one's good.
Okay.
But there was no need for that. What happened in it? I won't give spoilers.
Okay.
There was just no need for it.
Didn't the movie come out like 12 years ago?
I don't know.
No spoilers for a movie that's over a decade old.
Yeah, it's really sad.
Okay.
And I won't watch it for pleasure, but the first one, yeah,
Okay.
I'll watch that.
Okay.
Watched it the other day, actually.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Still as good? Holds up?
Beautiful.
Mm.
Used to watch it like back to back every day. Get home from school, put that on. It finishes. Put it back on. Keep going all day.
So you're a big fan.
Yeah.
Big fan.
Yeah. Very big
I've
fan.
never seen any of them. So
Oh my gosh.
is it on like Netflix
Dude, you're
or
in for
anything?
a treat.
Is it on like Netflix or Binge or?
It's on one of them. I can't remember.
Everything's always on one of them, but it's never on the one that you've got.
Yeah. It might be, I don't know.
Mm.
Might be Stan.
Of course it would be.
Yeah. Shout out to Stan.
No, they don't sponsor the podcast.
Fuck
like-
you, Stan.
Fuck you, Stan. Yeah, like because the Australian Office comes out, I think today as a.
I didn't know that was a thing.
It looks bad,
Yeah.
real bad. Like I love The Office. I'm an Office stan.
Me. Yeah.
Call back.
Oh.
But my God, the trailers and everything. Like you know how normally, like when you watch a trailer and something's even a little bit funny, you do one of the. Not even a little bit when I was watching the trailer. Like
Yeah.
nothing.
Did you see the How I Met Your Father trailer?
Is that like a spin-off of How I Met Your Mother?
Yeah, but it's like really bad. People are just like, I watched it on YouTube and I looked in the comments. I like ran to the comments and they're all shitting on it. They're like, oh, it's so nice to not spoil any of the jokes in the trailer because it was just so unfunny.
Mm.
And then I did actually end up watching a lot of it.
Well, that's the thing. I'm going to watch the Australian Office. I'm not going to enjoy it, but I'm going to watch it.
Yeah. It's just like so bad that you can have it in the background without worrying about missing anything because you don't care.
Yeah, this is true.
Yeah,
This is true.
it's white noise.
Mm.
Mm.
I mean, that's kind of what The Office, the US version, is to me at this point after watching it like 9 times.
I love it.
It's my favorite.
love that
It's
one.
my favorite show ever.
Mm.
I love it so much. I was watching it
Yeah.
before I came here, actually. So
Nice.
yeah.
Yeah, good rewatchability.
Oh,
that one.
absolutely, 100%, 100%. Have you seen the new Joker movie? Because everyone's saying
No.
the same thing about that. They're saying how bad it is. People are walking out of the cinema and stuff.
Yeah, I've seen some reels.
Because apparently it's like more of a musical than people were expecting it
Yeah,
to be.
even though they announced
So
immediately
it's-
that it was going to be a musical.
I think people probably assumed it was like 70% Joker movie, 30% musical.
Yeah.
But it sounds like it's like 70% musical, 30% Joker movie.
Yeah.
So I've seen a spoiler of what happens at the end. Sounds kind of cool.
Ooh.
But other than that,
Mm.
Mm.
I think I'm going to probably not watch that one because it's not. Lady Gaga's like not even into it. So, you know.
are you a Gaga fan?
Yeah.
Music? Acting or both?
I like him. I just like her, honestly. Just her. She's good.
You and my missus would get along very well in that aspect. She loves her. That was the reason she wanted to go see Joker. And I wanted to go see Joker because I liked the first one.
Yeah. She got me back into Beat Saber, actually, because...
What's that?
Oh, it's VR. It's
Okay.
And you just... I don't know how to describe. It's like a beat game and you have to hit the beats.
Like a drum game?
Kind of. It's like lasers and you're hitting the beats. Like there's boxes coming at you with like different
kind of like
arrows.
Guitar Hero?
Yes, like that, but in VR with like lasers. And yeah, a Lady Gaga music pack came out, so I'm like...
What was your go-to song? I'm assuming it was her songs.
No, it's actually a Linkin Park song.
Okay. Which one?
I think Breaking the Habit's pretty good on that. Yeah.
Shout out Linkin Park. They sponsored the podcast.
Yeah,
so we can,
thank you so much, Linkin Park.
Yeah. Fantastic. But yeah, anyway, enough of the movie talk and stuff. Into your tattooing career. So I know that you dabble in some crafty.
Crafty?
Crafts. I was going to say cutesy and craftsy.
Yeah. Yeah.
You dabble in some crafty stuff outside as well.
Yes.
But in terms of what you do in tattooing, you have kind of your style and you do it very well.
Thank you.
That you just like stick to, and it's a lot of like, would you say illustrative, like black and grey?
Yeah, that's like the closest kind of thing that I can relate it to. I don't know, really, it doesn't really fit into any category. So I just say illustrative black work because that's what I've been told by other people. Yeah. So I'm like, yeah, that's good.
Lots
good
of
enough.
faces and
Lots of
florals.
Faces.
So I guess how do you keep the creativity and like imagination flowing when you do have kind of such a strict style that you mostly stick to? So when those clients are coming in one after another and it is not the same design but very like similar themes, how do you keep the creativity going in terms of making each piece unique?
Making each piece unique kind of comes from like the client's like criteria that they want, kind of like they just send through different references of things they like, and that kind of gives me ideas of what to build the piece off of. Sometimes people will just send through a piece and be like something like that. And I don't know, I just like sketch out super rough concepts, I guess. Like my initial sketches are like literally like the lady face is like a circle with a smiley face in it. And then flowers are just like scribbles of circles. And then I just sort of build off of that. And I don't know, it just does it itself.
Are the references that they send through normally like other bits of your work, or is it like other pieces from other things and then they kind of say this put together in your style?
Bit of both, but I'd say mostly it's other people's tattoos that they've found on like Pinterest or something. With like the specific stuff in mind. Mostly other people's
Fair
work.
Enough. Yeah. Was there anyone in particular that drew you towards doing that style early on, or was it just kind of you did a couple of them and realized it's what you like doing?
It's definitely evolved through the years. It used to be like, I don't know, I'm like trying to do a lady face in a certain style, but I still hadn't really captured it yet. So it was just like throughout the years, it was just kind of building the style, and it just kind of evolved into that. I don't know, it just happened very naturally for me.
Yeah.
Trying lots of different things, like just warping the face until I sort of was actually happy with it.
Fill in the Gaps is proudly sponsored by SW Laser Tattoo Removal. Have you got a tattoo that seemed like a good idea at the time but hasn't aged well? A piece of art that has always been anything but elegant? Or maybe a memory that you regret etching into your skin in the first place? That's right, people with their ex's name tattooed on them. I'm talking to you. SW Laser Tattoo Removal are here to help you. They use the highest quality equipment, including medical grade lasers, to ensure that your skin can say see you later to the ink that you regret With shops located in Fremantle and West Leederville, SW Laser Tattoo Removal is the place to go for all your tattoo removal needs and is trusted by tattoo collectors and artists all over Perth. To book your free consult and quote, message them on Instagram at SW Laser Tattoo Removal. That's at SW Laser Tattoo Removal, and say goodbye to your permanent regrets today. Because I did scroll all the way to the bottom of your Instagram.
Oh boy.
Do you know what the first 2 tattoos are on your feed that aren't that style?
No.
One of them's a realism piece.
Oh.
I think it's your first post.
Is it Eminem?
Yes.
Yeah, that was my first realism
And then the
piece.
other one, it's a colour tattoo.
Oh yeah, Yoshi.
Yeah, well done. Very well done.
Thank you.
Yeah, so like early on, I guess in your apprentice days, were you kind of taking everything that was coming through the door? Was there ever a point where you thought about doing a different style other than what you do now? Or was it always just kind of, I'll do whatever's coming in, but eventually I want to land doing that?
I didn't know what I wanted to do. While I was an apprentice, like not tattooing, I kind of thought like I would go into like trad.
Mm-hmm.
But there was like I was apprenticing with a trad artist.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, ooh, can't compete with that.
Yeah.
Just sort of kept doing other stuff. I was initially doing like a lot of realism, like drawings. Tattoo wise, I was just doing everything, but it was sort of already a style that I was doing. It just wasn't as like perfected.
Yeah. Yep.
I guess. Yeah.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah. And was there anyone along the way that kind of inspired you to follow along that path, or anyone that even now you look at and they inspire you to do what you do? Or are you just a lone wolf and you run this shit?
I mean, I feel like everyone around me inspires me. There's no like particular person, and there's no style that I sort of look up to.
Mm-hmm.
I just like get inspired by people's like work ethics and like their passion for like getting better and stuff.
And because I didn't mention, but you work at Fizz's shop. Shout out Fizz, we love her.
Mm-hmm.
And I know that, like, I don't know how to explain it, but looking through the pieces that you do, there are like certain elements that you can kind of trace back a little bit to the styles that other girls in the shop do. In the shop, when you guys are tattooing, how often do you like bounce ideas off each other that are similar? Like, I know that Alicia does a lot of the floral kind of stuff. How often would you say you're putting in florals and kind of asking for her, whether it's advice or just like, does that look okay? Does that happen at all, or did that kind of stop after apprenticing days?
No, that goes on forever. Yeah, I don't know. We're all very self-critical at Fizz. We're just trying to do our best, and yeah, we ask each other for advice sometimes. Like if we've got like if we've done 2 different variants of a design or something, we'll get someone's opinion. Or
Yeah, nice. Yeah, because I think you've done a few, maybe it was like way back, you did a few like pet portraits, and I know that Elle does those now, so I was like, she's stealing their styles over it.
She's stealing my clients.
Oh my God, how did you do that now? But yeah, I mean, you guys are all smashing it, so good on yous.
Thank you.
But then in terms of doing the faces, I know you said you kind of just like scribble and chuck in a smiley face and then warp it. Is there ever a time where you use a reference of like a celebrity or someone you know or anything to draw a face, or is it always just circle, see what comes out, and then do it like that?
The circle's just for the sketch. If I'm like, if I'm refining the sketch, I'll just draw like the face just as is. But no, I don't really draw a reference from like specific people. But early on, I used to like just trace portraits, like photos, just to make it faster, make the process faster, and then I'd just like warp it into something else. But yeah, I don't really need to do that anymore. I guess muscle memory is a powerful thing.
Muscle's a powerful thing.
Yeah.
Big forearms.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice. I mean, so when when you are drawing the faces, do you, because I'm not artistic in the slightest, but do you do the whole thing where you like draw half the face and it mirrors it to make it symmetrical, or do you make it like slightly not symmetrical, or?
Depends on the face. I do both, but if it's a symmetrical face, I'll put the symmetry on Procreate.
Okay. Yeah.
Then I just need to draw half.
And if you're just trying to draw a fucked face, you're just like, oi, egg.
Just go for it. Yeah. Can you help me with this?
You grotty fuck. Yeah. I mean, I said Elle does pet portraits. She does animal portraits as well. Just my
just
fucking head.
Photo of you, yeah.
Yeah. Oi. Yeah, dog. Stinky feet over there. She isn't wearing shoes at the moment. Just a heads up, she's not wearing shoes. So if you can smell this podcast. Yeah. That's probably
Sorry,
why.
guys.
No, you're not. No, you're not. And then outside of tattooing, I know that at the West Oz Tattoo Festival, I was going to say Expo, and I'm like, it's not the fucking Expo.
Nah.
It is not the Expo. Fuck the Expo.
Yeah.
I didn't say that.
I did.
Nice, same. I know that I talked to you about like hobbies outside of tattooing, and you said, what was it? Hold on. You said you make earrings. Gaming. I feel like there was something else. Maybe you said earrings, jewelry, and gaming.
I have a lot of hobbies.
Okay.
I'm a hobby gal.
What else am I missing?
Well,
other than from having stinky feet.
Yeah, that's a big one. That's my favorite hobby.
Yeah.
So they're mostly like artistic hobbies, but all right. So make earrings, cross stitch, wood burning, sewing, any type of medium like pencils, painting. I try to do like everything. What else? Don't know.
That stuff.
That's good enough. Knitting. Still can't crochet.
Are you like artsy at all? Or?
Oh, a little bit. I dabble.
Just a little bit. Yeah, right. Okay. Was that kind of getting one art form that flowed into doing another one, or was it you just always had an interest in all of them and just kind of kept them going?
I just want to try everything.
Fair.
I think it's fairly recent, like a few years ago. I'm like, I want to just do everything. I tattoo lighters as well. So I tattoo outside of people.
I've seen that. Yeah. How does that work? Because I would just imagine that would just like puncture it.
It's so...
Or fuck up the needle.
Yeah, that one.
It does do that?
Yeah, okay. If it's like, after a while, it just like, because I use a single needle.
Okay.
So super tiny. Just works like tattooing, but you're like just scratching it, barely hitting it. But yeah, after a while, the needle will be like...
Yeah.
fucked up, and you'll be like, why isn't this working anymore? And then you look at it and it's like...
You just try to tattoo someone with it and then just...
Oh, jeez. Yeah, reuse my needles. Yep, that's good.
I do that most of the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I mean, I've seen those videos on Instagram. I'm like, that looks sick, but every time I'm like, wouldn't that fuck up the needle? Like, how does that work? Wouldn't it just like break the lighter? Like, can you use the lighter afterwards?
Yeah, I use the lighters. It's like... It's just like scratching it, but it's like textured.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Does the ink like fade from it?
No, the ink...
As long as it doesn't get sunburnt, right?
Yeah, got to wear sunscreen.
Yeah.
No, it stays in there. I recently tried white ink on a dark blue lighter because I was like, I don't know if you'd see black. And that worked too. It was just like, came out kind of light blue where it was tattooed. So that was really cool.
That's pretty cool.
But then I scrub it with soap after and it doesn't come out. So pretty solid.
That's just confusing me now because like up to then I was like, okay, kind of getting the idea. But surely if you like scrubbed it.
Yeah, it's in there.
Because it's not like it heals over.
Yeah. It must. Yeah, I don't know.
I guess.
Haven't thought about it.
Yeah, I was going to say because the holes are so small, maybe
it
just can't get in. But surely, like
yeah.
water and stuff.
Couldn't tell ya.
Nice. I need you to tattoo a lighter for me because I've got a whole lighter collection.
Oh, okay.
I don't smoke at all. Like, but when I did some traveling, I got a lighter from every place I went to.
Oh yeah.
So I just like doing that. So I've got a whole like just pencil case full of lighters. So
that's cool. I'll do that
one.
for you.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds good. I'll let you have free reign on what you want to do, even
Sick.
if it's my head.
Maybe like an egg or something.
Oh, how'd you think of that? Crazy, hey.
Crazy.
Did you do artsy kind of stuff during school as well?
Yes. I'm going to say yes. I don't really remember much of school, but I was definitely
You're not that fucking old. You're like slightly older than me, aren't you?
I'm 26.
Yeah. So you're not that. I can't really remember high school.
No, I can't remember high school either. I was thinking about primary school, but I was definitely an arty kid.
Okay.
Yeah, I won like the art award in year 7.
Watch out. Fucking watch out. Did you bring it with you? Like to just
Yeah, I did.
Put it here?
I bring it everywhere. It's in my bag.
Just in case people ask.
Yeah, just in case I need to prove that I can do art.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do the same thing with my English award from high school.
Ooh,
Because I
very nice.
got 92% in English over year 11 and year 12.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Pretty solid.
And now I talk to people on a podcast.
I'm a dropout.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Yep.
Did you go straight from high school into tattooing, or was there?
I had
Hold
like
up. Let me guess.
Oh.
IGA,
no.
Kmart, Target.
Well, I was at Kmart before, like during high school.
I'll take it.
But between tattooing and high school, nothing. Like 3 years of nothing.
Okay. Were you like studying or anything, or were you just hanging out?
No, I was just like pretty sad.
Same, bro.
Yeah. Just needed to sleep.
Fair.
Yeah.
Fair. Just a sleepy girl.
Still just a sleepy girl, yeah.
Literally
Needed
just a
nap.
girl. So, yeah.
You get it.
I get it. I'm just a girl, yeah.
You've been there.
I've been there.
With being a girl.
Yes, yes. And I also live with a girl that's just a girl, and
yeah,
both of us
makes more
just
sense.
yeah, gets to 7:30 and we're like, I'm just so sleepy.
So eepy.
Yeah, so eepy. And then we go to bed and just watch TikToks. Well, when I say watch TikToks, I show her TikToks until like 1 o'clock in the morning, and then tired again in the morning and wonder why.
Yeah.
And these just keep me alive.
Nice.
They're not sponsoring, but that's okay. We'll let it work.
Get onto it, V.
Yeah, unbelievable. So you did a little bit of art in school then, but like when you were at high school, were you doing it with the intention of doing it later in life, or was it more just you enjoyed it, so you did it?
I was doing it because
You were sad.
I don't know. I enjoyed it, but also I was doing ATAR art, so
Okay. ATAR art?
yeah.
I've never heard of ATAR art before.
Really?
Maybe it was a thing. I don't remember high school.
Yeah, there you go.
ATAR art, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Was there any forms of art that you did in school that you really enjoyed that you didn't keep up, or vice versa, things that you had to do in art that you didn't enjoy?
I think I enjoy all of it. I didn't keep up with, I did pottery, which I didn't keep up because I just don't have the goods for that.
The goods? What are the goods in pottery?
A kiln, mainly.
What is that?
It's what you fire the pottery in. So it's like,
That's right.
it gets really hot.
Yeah.
And maybe origami. I did.
At school?
Yeah, so I did, well, ATAR art, I could do like whatever for my final project. So I made a blanket out of origami paper cups, like a really big blanket. And
Still good at origami?
Oh, I can make a paper cup like so well.
Okay. Is that all you can make?
Yeah, yeah, it is.
So you can't
Thank
make
you for asking.
Can't make a crane or anything?
No, just
Okay.
a cup, just a paper cup. That's it.
I mean, appreciate the honesty. You could have just been like, I'm a master.
Everything.
I would have just like ripped a piece of paper.
Give me instructions
Can you
and
make-
I'm good.
Can you make a chatterbox?
Probably not.
I don't
Just
think I
a
could
paper cup.
either.
I
Fair.
couldn't make a little boat either, I don't think.
Neither could I. That's all right.
Yeah. Lost that skill.
What else normally gets made in origami? All I know is a crane. That's all I can ever picture. Don't say paper cup.
I yearn for the paper cup.
It's a chest tattoo.
Yeah. A little paper cup tattoo, that would actually go hard.
Feel free to do one on me anytime.
Okay.
Happy days. Pet. with a little face that's just a circle.
Yeah.
And just- yeah.
My initial sketch
Yeah.
of it inside it.
Okay.
Mm.
Fire.
Yeah.
Dope.
Yeah.
I love that. Yeah, because I did art, I think, for one term at
Mhm.
school. Because I liked art. I like drawing. I like being artsy. I'm not good at it, but I like doing it. But fuck, I hated art at high school. It was so shit. My teacher was really bad as well. I would shout her out to say that she's shit, but I can't remember her name.
It makes it too serious when it's part of your education. It just takes the fun out of it.
It was like 3 weeks of like learning to draw fruit, and I get that's like learning the basics of like shapes and shadows and all of that stuff. But I was like, I don't really want to draw. I want to do other stuff. Like we did the what's it called? The stuff how it's like the like rubbery kind of sheet, and then you like carve the stuff
Lino?
out of it.
Lino print?
Yeah, we did that.
That's fun.
So much fun.
Yeah.
So much fun. Every day I just hope that someone's going to interact with me and say, hey, do you want to do lino with me? And then I can do it. But other than that, I don't have a reason to. So, yeah.
Do it for yourself. That's enough reason.
But I'm so eepy. I could never. Yeah, cool. And then you do all the other styles of crafts and all of that. Is it just earrings that you make in terms of jewellery, or do you make all other forms like bracelets and all that as well?
No, I just do like polymer clay earrings and like maybe like a pendant of some sort. But yeah, I just do make them with polymer clay like every time.
Okay. How does the process work of making those? Like, do you just get like the supplies to make the actual earring and then put things on it, or are you like?
I'm carving out the shape in the clay.
Okay.
And then cooking it and then painting over it usually.
Okay. So where do you get like the stuff to make the actual earring itself? Like the sharp,
like
pointy.
Oh, the findings. Just Spotlight.
That's what I was thinking. I was thinking the word, yeah.
Yeah.
Which Spotlight? Because me and my missus tried to make some ages ago.
They're like
and
everywhere.
we couldn't find anything.
Not everywhere. There's a Spotlight.
We couldn't find anything because I also bought charms and stuff to put on them. But
there's like a whole findings section in Spotlight with the beads.
Because there's a Spotlight down the road from me, so we were just there the other day. You know what we got? I'll show you a picture later. We got Halloween bed sheets.
Ooh.
And they glow in the dark.
Oh.
It's so cool. They're like all pumpkins and they just glow in the dark. They're amazing.
Sick.
I took photos. Yeah.
That's pretty sweet.
I'll have to show you. It's fucking cool. Like, fuck yeah, Halloween. And is out of any of those crafts that you mentioned, there's 642 crafts that you said you do. Any of them that you've recently picked up and like fallen back in love with, or have you just kind of kept them all up consistently in the background?
They're definitely not consistent.
I think that's called ADHD.
No, I just do them whenever. I don't know. I did lino printing pretty recently, like a couple months ago.
Jealous.
And I haven't done that since high school, so that's kind of picked back up. But I don't know. And oils I haven't done for a while.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you had to rank your top 5.
Mediums or
just any crafts?
Oh my God.
in order as well.
Whoa. Is
anything.
one...
Yeah, one's the best.
Okay.
I would have done a blind ranking, but I don't.
Yeah,
I could barely name 5 crafts.
Okay,
so.
this isn't going to be fully accurate, probably.
Number 5.
Number 5, still not bad because it's in top 5. Watercolor.
Okay.
4. Let's go oils. 3. Earrings. 2. Cross stitch. I don't even know what my number 1 is actually. Tattooing.
Well done. You've done well there.
Yeah.
You've done well.
Nailed that.
If you had to give up tattooing today and pursue one of those instead, not for the money or anything, just for the joy of doing it, which one would you do?
Probably cross stitching.
Okay. What is cross stitching? Is that Because I'm thinking of a thing, but I don't think that's cross-stitching.
It's like, I don't know, kind of like a version of embroidery, but it's on like a certain fabric
Is it?
that has like squares, and then you just do like the threads crossing each other, and then it makes a picture.
Okay. Yeah, that's not what I was
It
thinking
takes
of.
forever.
I'm trying to think of what I'm thinking of. It's the one how you like get the thread and you like, it's like on the ring with like the fabric over it, and then you like put it through and pull it through.
Embroidery?
Is it embroidery? Because when you said
Yeah.
embroidery, I was like, maybe.
You also
but-
use the rings for cross stitch as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I tried doing that once and I enjoyed it, but
Mm.
I suck at it. So
Mm.
it didn't work very well. The first half looked okay.
Yeah.
But then I started like going into the same hole, pause.
Whoa.
And then it was just like going straight through, and I was like, oh,
Yeah.
that's not fun anymore.
You might like cross stitching. It's a lot more structured.
Maybe. I'm
There's-
patient with things. I'm just not good at them.
Mm.
So
Yeah, get into cross stitching. Yep.
maybe.
Mm.
Should get into podcasting.
Yeah.
I'll do
Oh,
cross
yeah.
stitching, you do podcasting. Yeah. If you had to have a podcast, what would the name of the podcast be? Quick, 3, 2, 1. Fuck yeah. All right, we'll get into some rapid fire questions and would you rather. You told me you've got a would you rather as well, which I'm very excited to hear.
And I'm not good at rapid fire, as you saw just
That's all right.
earlier.
That's all right. All
I
good.
freeze, so you might get a few blanks.
That's okay. Fire and blanks.
Mm-hmm.
Pause.
Egg.
Cool. So first question is, what's your favorite dinner or like dinner recipe?
Oh my god, udon.
Okay.
Yeah, because you can.
There's different types, isn't there? Or is it just
It's like udon soup, and then udon noodles, and then you just put whatever veggies that you like in it.
okay?
So you can really like
What's your
swap it out.
go-to for putting in it? or
enoki
making it soup?
mushrooms.
The what?
Enoki mushrooms, the skinny little tiny
Okay.
guys. That's it apparently. Spring onion, an egg, snow peas.
Snow peas are
Sometimes
awesome.
broccoli. Broccoli doesn't really belong in there, I don't think, but
Mm.
I love broccoli. I love
Broccoli's
veggies.
hard to like break down into smaller parts.
Is it?
Like the frozen broccoli.
Oh, I don't do that.
Okay, sorry. Sorry,
That would
fresh
be
food
hard.
people. Yeah,
Not sponsored by Woolworths.
fuck off, Woolworths.
Yeah.
Um,
Get fucked, Woolworths.
gouging your prices. Yeah, because we just made. I can't even remember what it was. It wasn't pad thai, but it was similar to pad thai. But it was like the one how it comes in the box and it's the noodles and the sauce, and then you add whatever. And we put in frozen broccoli, and I was sitting there just fucking trying to mash it. And it's
Get
very
the mortar
difficult.
and pestle out.
Yeah,
Grind it.
yeah,
Grind it into slime.
yeah. Just get my grinder for
Broccoli.
other herbs.
Chuck it in.
Grind it in that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Finely chopped.
Yeah. Bucket list item or something that's on your bucket list that you want to do before you die or after you die, whatever suits.
I do have a list on my phone.
Ooh.
Go
Go on.
I can't remember.
Go on.
I do remember I wanted to paint a wall black for some fucking
Like-
reason
In
Just-
your house or like
just-
an outdoor wall?
in my house. And I've done that and I hated it. And it's not black anymore.
So that's a bucket list item that you have done and you regret putting on your bucket list.
Don't regret it. Glad I did it because it was on my bucket list. Never doing it again, probably.
Was it more enjoyable to do or look at?
I didn't like looking at it. Every time I walked into that room, I'm like, oh, what have I done?
What room did you
my
put it in?
bedroom.
I thought you were going to say a living room or something.
I put it on one wall of my bedroom because I've got a projector in there, and I was like, it'll like darken the room. It didn't.
You needed that the paint that's like the blackest black.
Oh,
and
yeah.
like no light bounces off it.
Yeah.
Imagine just the whole room of that.
Yeah. Paint like everything in the room, my bed as well. Yeah.
What would happen if you put a mirror in a room like that?
Nothing.
Fair.
Black hole.
Okay, so other than painting a room black, which you have achieved,
Mm-hmm.
what's something on your bucket list?
I guess the classic.
Tattoo a lighter?
Ooh, done that. No, I guess the classic like skydiving. Haven't done that.
I want to do that
That's
too.
pretty like whatever, you know.
Oh, sorry. Fuck, my bad. I take it back. I don't want to do it.
No, to be on the bucket list, it's like real original.
Yeah, I guess
Yeah.
so. Yeah, it's like bungee jumping and skydiving.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go say the Great Wall of I was going to say Great Wall of Pyramids. I was going to say.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
That's definitely.
The Great Wall of China or the pyramids, same thing. It's like doesn't everyone? So
Yeah. It's cool when you do it, but yeah, I don't know what I'm missing out on. So
I'm trying to think what would be on my bucket list that isn't just generic.
Yeah.
I'm interested in what your list is now.
I couldn't tell you.
Yeah. Skydiving's a good one, always.
Yeah.
Thrilling podcasting content right now.
Mm-hmm.
Just two people thinking. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, there you go. So, painting a wall black, which you did and didn't enjoy, and skydiving, which you don't want to have on your bucket list because everyone else has it, but it's still on your bucket list.
It's on there. Yeah.
Okay. Fire.
But good for the people who have done it.
Yeah. I mean, the guy that was the first ever guest on this podcast, Zach, his mum went skydiving for her 60th, I think it was. Something like that. That's kind of fire. But I feel like our age, if we do it, it's like...
expected almost.
Yeah. I feel like it's weirder if we haven't done it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which seems unfair. Seems ageist.
It is a bit, isn't it?
Yeah. Fucking assholes. And then last rapid fire question. We kind of touched on it before, but I'll go outside of anything art related. What job would you want to have if you weren't a tattoo artist? We'll go both. What job would you want to have, and what job do you think you would have?
All right. My clients ask me this as well, and I'm like, I don't know. I don't know what else I would want to do.
First you're calling bucket list unoriginal, now you're calling me unoriginal.
No, it's just a super hard question. Like, it's so valid, but like, what would I want to do?
Like, what would be your absolute dream, and then also what's something that you think is like pretty realistic that you probably could have done if you didn't follow an artsy
path?
Skydiving instructor.
Maybe like a mortician.
Jesus. That's not what I was expecting.
I reckon I would enjoy that.
Why would you enjoy that?
I don't know. It just seems interesting.
Do you do like taxidermy and stuff?
No, I don't know. I do have a lot of taxidermy butterflies, but I feel like that's different.
It's not really.
Taxidermy animals.
They're just like pinned.
Yeah.
Do you do them or do you just buy them?
I just partake in enjoying them.
You just got a pentagram at home.
Yeah. Around my colourful butterflies.
Fire. Okay, so mortician.
Yeah.
Is that like what you would want to be
want. What was the other one?
Like what's something that you like think realistically you could have ended up doing if you didn't follow an artsy path? Not that you couldn't have been a mortician.
Yeah. Maybe just like work at the bank. Seems like it's got a lot of rules. I really enjoy my rules. Bank, maybe be an accountant.
Just thinking back, if I hadn't have picked up that pencil, I could have been in a bank right now.
Oh, fuck. What have I done?
Got dollar bills.
Bank teller. Yeah, I love counting as well. So bank tellers don't really count.
What's the highest number you can count to?
Oh, name one. I could count to it.
I love counting. Is such a.
I love counting. I love spelling.
What does I love counting mean?
Oh, like if I've got like a bunch of items of the same thing, I will count those and then I'll like line them up.
Give me an example. What do you mean by that?
Books. I've got some like art books.
And you count the art
I
books.
love my art books. Literally, like I'm stacking these art books like from like biggest to smallest, counting them, like sorting them by color order. Love it. That's what I do in my spare time.
You know how before I said that's called ADHD?
Yeah.
That's called the tism.
Yes. Yes, it is. You got it now.
I like counting things.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, like I've got that kind of nerdy vibe where I like making like color-coded spreadsheets and stuff for things I'm interested in.
Yeah.
Like, I don't like Excel that much, but when it's something that I genuinely like and is just useless beyond like the highest possibility, I fucking love making like
Beautiful.
a spreadsheet out of it and color coding.
Yeah.
Like just the other day, because the NBA season's starting next week, I think, and I'm an NBA fucking nerd, sicko.
Oh, I've been seeing your stories.
I know.
I'm like, I don't know what that is.
Yeah, because the one you would have seen is that I posted like me watching my favorite podcast, the basketball podcast, No Dunks, and then I was like, I put a picture of the bets that I put on for the awards. What you didn't see is that after I did that, I went into Excel or Google Sheets actually and did a color-coded sheet of every team's record of how I think they're going to do this season, and then like put those in order to show what the standings would look like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's nice. I get it.
Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah. Because, I mean, when I left school, other than like being a basketball player, my plan was I wanted to do like sports journalism. Because I was like, I could just nerd out about these numbers and just write about it. And then the English award, callback.
Yeah.
I was like, I could do this, but then everyone hates journos and I didn't want to go to uni. So I was like,
I didn't know that.
Yeah, especially in sports because they're like, do you hear what this person said? He reckons you're a dickhead. What have you got to say? Which is like clickbaity in real life.
Yeah.
And causing. I like hearing about tea, but I don't like causing it. It's not nice. Yeah.
Yep.
You know?
Don't want to be part of the drama.
Exactly. But yeah, so bank teller or mortician.
Oh, I don't know about that. I don't think I'd be a bank teller,
So
but that's my
accountant.
answer.
Accountant.
Yeah. I don't know. Skateboarder. No.
Skateboarder.
Nah. If I didn't have to do any tricks.
I think
Just riding on a path.
I think that's just called being a stoner, isn't it? Just cruising along.
Living life.
Fuck yeah, bro. Yeah. I mean, if you love like counting and spelling, do you like the show Letters and Numbers? Do you like the show Letters and Numbers?
I
Do you not know it?
No. No.
You've never seen Letters and Numbers? Or
No.
like Countdown?
No.
Mate, I'm gonna change your life.
Yeah.
I'll
I did
send you.
watch recently, what is it? 8 out of 10 cats.
Does Countdown.
Is that it?
That's the show, except
Oh.
8 out of 10 Cats Does Countdown is like a crossover where they just have comedians doing it.
Yeah, I've watched that one. That was
Yeah.
good.
So that, would you do that?
Oh, that maths chick was insane.
What's her name? The one that stands up at the board and
Yeah.
does the what's her name? Susie Dent.
Oh.
No,
I don't know.
she's the words one.
Oh, I loved her too.
Yeah.
Oh my God. She was like inspiring me. I was like, I want to know that much about words.
I love British comedians, so I love watching that show. Like normally when I'm shaving and whatnot, or like getting ready in the morning, I'm just watching like clips of 8 out of 10 Cats, and I would love to be on that show. It's so much fun.
Yeah, a lot
So
of
much fun.
pressure.
You're just dealing with a bunch of comedians. It's fine.
Yeah, very true.
Yeah. Fire.
Fire. Tight.
Oh Lord. Cool. All right. Do you want to do your would you rather first, or do you want me to say mine first?
I'll do mine first.
Go for it.
So, would you rather drink a cup of sweat or spit?
Who's sweat? Who's spit?
I guess the same person's. I don't know.
Mine or someone
Maybe you
else's?
don't know. Oh, somebody else's.
Are they both from the same person?
Yeah.
And do I get to find out who it is before I drink it?
Nah. They're just they're just a cup of sweat and spit, and you don't have any other information about it. It's like, which one do you have to drink? You have to drink one.
I think that's a pretty easy answer.
Okay.
Sweat.
Okay.
It wouldn't be nice, but I think, like, obviously you can have, like, body odor or, like, a bad diet and it makes your sweat worse.
True, yeah.
But I feel like the degree to which it can be good or bad is not that big, whereas spit, you could have, like, rotten teeth and, like, shit in your teeth and all of that, and then you're spitting.
Yeah.
And you're getting all of that.
Maybe a bit of blood in there too. I had the same opinion at first, and then I watched Jackass, was it 2? Where they make the dude sweat. They wrap him in plastic.
Oh, that's grotty.
And I was gagging, man. I was like immediately like changed my opinion on that. I was like, I would drink the saliva. Because you kiss people. You exchange saliva
but that's
with that.
like, that's a little bit different, I feel like. Like that's
yeah.
saying I choose to drink the saliva because we kiss people, that's like saying I choose the sweat because every now and then you walk past someone and like graze past them and they're sweaty.
It's not in your mouth though.
Yeah, but you could like end up like touching your mouth or something. Like
Yeah.
I feel like if you're saying spit, it's like a cup of someone just
Yeah, it is that.
Huck tour.
Talk to her.
Welcome back to Talk Tour. Yeah. No, I think I'd go sweat. Neither would be enjoyable, but can we season it at all?
Nah, man, it's just a cup of sweat.
Oh boy.
Yum.
Because that's the thing. I'd imagine the sweat is just really salty and may taste a little yuck or a little less yuck, whereas like saliva, there's like it could just be just pure saliva.
It's thick too, the saliva.
Yeah. Could be just like from someone with a healthy mouth and all of that, and that's fine. But it could also be from someone that doesn't own a toothbrush.
Yeah.
Has just eaten garlic.
I would say it's like average person's spit and saliva.
Yeah, I'm going sweat.
Okay.
I think.
Gross. Why would you drink that?
No, I want to drink it, not even the would you rather. I want to drink sweat.
Yeah, that one's for pleasure.
Outside of the would you rather, I just want it. Okay. My would you rather is, would you rather have to try your hardest to form a conga line anytime you're in a social situation with more than 20 people? Every time?
Oh, every time. Okay.
Yeah. Or have to put ice in/on every food and drink you have for the rest of your life?
We both know I don't have a problem with soggy food after the ice melts.
You got to think about this though. Everything you have a nice hot coffee, chuck a couple of ice cubes in there.
Iced coffee, baby.
I know, but what if it's a cold day?
Oh no.
Imagine like a sandwich. You just chuck some ice in there.
Yeah, that's rough.
I'm trying to think like
honestly,
what the worst thing.
If there's more than, what if I just go to the shops though and then I'm like, guys, come on, get in the conga line.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, at the shops.
Online shopping, I guess. I'm going to go with the food, the ice in the food.
Okay.
Because that's a lot. Like if I'm trying my hardest, it's really cutting into my life at that point, you know? Like if I need to go to the shops to get something like quickly, if I need to go to the grocery store, what if there's 20 people there and I have to try my hardest, like actually like herd everybody up, and then it's like the shop's closing?
What if it's like a 3-minute time frame at all times? So regardless of like how well or how poorly it goes, you have 3 minutes to try your hardest.
That one. I'll take
every
that.
time you're in any social situation with more than 20 people.
People will learn who I am.
So hold on. At the tattoo studio, you, Fizz, Elle, Alicia, Sandra.
Wouldn't be 20 with clients.
Kiana.
Either.
Anyone else? Who else tattoos there?
Fizz, Sandra, Kenty,
Kenty.
Alicia, not currently. Kiana L. If I've forgotten somebody.
And yourself.
I forgot. Oh, no.
7. Okay, so
Yeah.
that's 7. Each of you has one client.
Mm-hmm.
That's 14.
That's only 14.
And then each of them brings like
No
a
one's doing that.
friend or something. Then you got
No one's bringing that many friends.
Then you got to, fuck, that's 20 people. Put down the machine. Gloves off.
Oh, I would love that.
Every time?
Yeah. That wouldn't happen often, so it'd be like, all right, guys, come on, conga line.
And the thing is, Fizz would jump straight into the line.
Yeah. Yeah.
Elle would as well, I feel like.
We'd have 4 straight off the bat because, like, Fizz and I are in the same area, us and our clients. And then we'd just make our way through the rooms congaing and we'd be like, get the fuck up.
Who
We're
would
doing a conga line.
would enjoy the conga line most and who would enjoy the conga line least?
I would enjoy it most.
Other than you.
Oh, no.
I feel like you wouldn't enjoy it after
I don't-
5 years of doing it every time you see 20 people.
I'll keep it going. I'll keep the enthusiasm going. I don't know people's opinions on conga lines, if I'm being honest.
Well, you
I've
got
never asked.
you got to decide right now.
Mm.
And then when they watch this, they can tell you if you're right or wrong. Because I haven't met Kenty.
Mm-hmm. I feel like.
I haven't actually met Kiana.
Oh, yeah, she wasn't there in the shot.
No.
Yeah.
I know of her, but never met her. But everyone else I've met.
I can't rank that because I feel like it's going to be offensive if I rank someone as not liking it.
Well,
And they're like, oh,
I'm asking you the question, so you got to do it now.
we all love it equally.
Not a chance. My guess would be that Elle would like it the most,
Mm-hmm. Okay.
and I think Alicia would like it the least.
Okay.
Not that she wouldn't do it and wouldn't
She
enjoy
would
it.
still, you'd still absolutely love it, Alicia.
Yeah, but I think she would like it the least.
Yeah, okay. Especially since she's not working right now. She's like, oh, shit,
Exactly.
gotta get to the
Imagine
shop.
having to carry a baby and
Yeah.
do the conga.
Yep.
Because the original question was going to be start a Mexican wave anytime
Ooh.
you're in a group of 20 people or more,
Mm.
or like anytime you're at like any kind of event. But I'm like, how often do you really go to events? And like, if everyone joins in on the Mexican wave, it's kind of sick.
Yeah, but that's also like with the conga line, you can get some music going, you can get the dance moves going, like so people know what the fuck is going on. You can't just go like, all right, guys, Mexican wave, Mexican wave, guys.
1, 2,
Come on.
3. And even if it's exactly 20 people, if all goes well, it's just 20 people going.
Yeah.
And then that's
Yeah.
it.
Thanks, guys.
Just all standing around in a set.
Yeah. That would be so cute.
Oh, humans are so cute.
They are.
Yeah, that's... But the other brutal thing about the conga line is that you can't even lead the conga line.
Oh.
Because how would you start a conga line?
Just grab somebody.
Exactly, because you can't just walk up in front of someone and grab their arms and put them on you.
Yeah. I could ask. I could be like, hey, do you want to like do a conga line and see who else wants to join?
How many people do you realistically think are going, yeah?
I would.
That's a lie.
I would. If somebody asked me, I'd be like, yeah.
In what
Dude,
situation?
you wouldn't?
In what situation?
Like literally I'm just like, I don't know,
Just hanging out.
hanging out. Even if I'm doing something. That's
So if you're
kind of
in the middle of tattooing someone and Elle comes up to you and says, let's do a
Yeah.
conga line, you're
girl,
gonna, sorry.
let's go. Yeah, no, I would. And then I would ask people if they wanted to join my client because that would
You
be
know
rude
what's
not
happening
to.
next time I come into
Yeah.
the studio,
Conga
right?
line.
And
You come in and I'm like, fuck.
I'll come in on Saturday, the day before this episode comes out.
Oh, yeah.
So
I'm
no one
working
has
then
any-
too.
Yeah, no one has any idea what's going on.
Yeah, except for me.
I feel like
I'm down.
Fizz, though, would just look at me and be like, yeah,
Yeah,
makes sense.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then like everybody else would see a conga line starting. So like, what are you going to do? Not do it?
Yeah.
They are going to,
Yeah,
do it?
I think they would just not do it.
they'd be like, oh, so silly.
So
and then keep going
if
with the tattoo.
we're having a long chat about conga lines here.
Yeah.
So if you're out let's say in the city,
Mm-hmm.
and you walk past and you see 6 people in a conga line,
Mm-hmm.
you're stopping what you're doing and joining the
Yeah.
conga line.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I would.
Wow, why not?
Don't have time for conga lines, man.
Oh, you don't have to be there long. Just a little boogie.
Hit it and quit it.
Yeah.
Hit the conga and
Less than a minute.
mm.
Get some exercise in.
Conga lines are hard though, because like if you're the person at the back, it's very easy
Mm-hmm.
to. I think James Acaster, like a British comedian, he's had a whole bit about this, but like the person at the back, they can leave whenever they want.
Mm.
The person at the front, they can't just leave. Like you're there, you're committed.
Yeah.
And then anyone in the middle can't really leave because as soon as you break off, you've just formed like a rival conga line.
Well, I feel like if someone from the middle breaks off, then it's just all dispersing.
I feel like if someone in the middle breaks off, everyone's keeping their hands on the shoulder and then you've just got 2 conga lines.
Yeah, potential.
And then it becomes a rivalry.
We need to figure this out.
Conga lines, nice.
Yeah.
Any other would you rathers or?
No, that was my only one.
I'm trying to think if I've heard any good ones recently.
Mm.
I mean, I've seen that thing all over TikTok recently about, it's not a would you rather, but do you think that shampoo and conditioner are friends or just like acquaintances?
They got to be best buddies. They
Do you
got to
think so,
be.
though?
Yes.
Like knife and fork, I reckon they're beefing. Shampoo and conditioner.
I just think they're all friends. Salt and pepper.
You reckon salt and pepper are friends?
Yeah, I do. I think they're all.
I think they're like Coles and Woolies.
Ooh, interesting.
You don't think so?
No, I don't.
Because not everyone has salt and pepper. Some people just have salt.
Yeah.
Not a lot of people just have pepper.
There needs to be like a third other thing, like salt, pepper, and
Soy sauce.
yeah, something like that.
Saliva.
Vinegar, saliva. Sweat for me, please. Get this saliva away from me.
I want sweat only. Just waiter comes over and just... That's me. That's me at the gym. I sweat like that. So
I don't sweat very much. I don't drink enough water.
I think it's because I don't have hair, and like hair is what insulates you, like the heat, I think.
Yeah.
So it like kind of keeps everything. That's why like your face kind of sweats a little bit.
Yeah.
But because I don't have hair, crazy, it just like
Crazy.
drips down my fucking face.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy, man.
The more you think about it. Yeah, so I sweat like a motherfucker. So maybe next time I do that, I just won't wipe it. I'll go home, have my protein shake, and just...
Yeah.
And then...
A little bit of spice.
So I'll do a controlled test tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Tomorrow I'll do the sweat one. Then I'll do another controlled one just to... Or maybe I'll just like sniff coffee beans or whatever you do with candles.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
And then I'll do one with saliva.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll come back to you with the results.
Yeah, please do.
Yeah.
Please actually do that.
I'll tell you while I'm behind you in a conga line.
You're definitely doing that. Both of those things.
Just cha. By the way, the sweat tasted so much better. Yeah.
I told you.
I told you from the start. Yeah. Nice. All right. That was a fun chat. Thanks for being on the podcast. I appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.
Anytime, buddy. I'm looking forward to the conga line. Where can people find you either working or on social media?
Fizzink Studio and Lesh Tattoo on Instagram, Facebook, mostly Instagram.
Have you got a TikTok?
I don't. I have an account. It's got nothing on it.
I'm going to find it.
And apparently I have a Threads as well, but...
Threads is big time scam. Big time scammy boy.
Yeah.
Because you know that like if you make a Threads, you can't delete your Instagram, or you can't delete Threads, otherwise it deletes your Instagram account.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's why everyone's still got a Threads.
Whoa.
I don't, but
Yeah, good for you. Don't do it.
Because I downloaded Threads, but
Mm.
I was about to make an account. Then I found out about that, and I was like,
Yeah.
"Oh!" But I still can't delete the app because I'm scared that it's going to delete my
Yeah,
Instagram. But
that's stupid.
it's only set up to my personal
Meta.
Instagram and not my podcast one.
Mm.
Also, I saw that you followed my personal not long ago, and
Yes.
it was so funny because I saw that you followed, and I was like, "How the fuck did she find?"
How did I find that? I was just wondering that.
I know how you found it because I've been following your tattoo page for ages, and then I liked your story, and I didn't realize I liked it on my personal. I thought I liked it.
Yeah.
And then I was like, she followed me. I was like, how the fuck did she find my personal
I've been
account?
looking.
I was like, what? And then I was like, oh. I went back and looked at your story. I was like,
Yeah,
oh, I
okay.
liked her story. So I was like, yeah, that makes sense.
Quick little mystery there.
Yeah.
I was really confused, actually. I was really
About
wondering
what?
how I found you, and then you said it.
Yeah.
Recap of that part of that conversation.
There you go, hey? There you go. Yeah. So make sure to go show Lesh some love. Go book in. Are your books open at the moment?
Yeah.
Go book in. Get a tatty. Get a, what was it? Paper cup
Yeah.
tatty.
Get a paper cup. I'm so down for that.
Yeah. Not before I get one though.
Yeah.
And yeah, go show some love, book in, get your tatties. And be sure to like, subscribe, rate, share the show, tell people about the podcast, all that fun stuff, share it around. And yeah, find more of the podcast at fitgpod.com. Thank you again to the sponsors. Thanks for being on.
Thank you.
Remember, sweat tastes better than saliva.